that's my volume. Someone please speak.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna be any more energetic later, Alex. I'm gonna be worse. I'm just tired because, like, I helped Frozy write code yesterday, and then I wrote my own code, and then I also stayed up late building shit on Minecraft with Amma, so it's like, I'm just very, very tired, that's all. So, would you guys please say, or check things, check your volume levels, please, or I need everyone to say something, so I can check the...
Meow.
Hello.
Meow.
Yes.
Good Higgs.
Okay.
Saying
That looks
things.
pretty good. Yeah. My volume's clearly too low. Put it back up.
Thanks.
Maybe. There we go. Alright.
The sounds are 4 minutes.
Sounds are 4 minutes. What?
The sound.
Dude, we
These
really
sounds
need
are
so many
4
update
minutes awards.
notifications for your pumpkin stuff.
Someone wants to fight TC.
I don't know how to respond to this person here.
You could try ignoring them.
I'll just do that.
Hey.
No, actually, you know what? You know what? You know what? Here's a... Yes. There we go. Okay. Let's go to Indie scene here. Go. Okay. So everybody, is everybody ready to do this? Do the
Ой, господи.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. Let me get a bottle.
the bottle of vodka? Is that what's going on? It's gonna be a drunk Destiny stream.
I'm here. Just needed to get some water.
Alright. So everybody's ready?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Welcome back to Nexus of the Pumpkin. Last time, party guys, some quests, met a star, possibly, and figured out a kingdom far across the seas, magic technical troubles. Also found out that the river has a runic infestation and the bay has a darkness infestation. You have successfully given back a prince's form, a man's wife's ring, so he doesn't sleep on the couch, and I can't fucking remember. What was the other one? You guys did 4 last time.
An arrow.
Ah, yeah,
and
you
no
successfully
stomach.
located a
Skoje
guard's
game.
kid's toy arrow. So, what do
Nå
you wish to
skojer
do
du med det.
today?
Ah,
What do you guys want?
Alright, gotta go to the castle and brag to the king about everything we just did.
Thoughts? Let me, while you guys are discussing, let me make sure the citadel is actually set up.
Oh my god, what? Okay. Apparently, one of the Koch brothers released a Cooking Mama app on the Switch for something. And it's actually just and it has a built-in crypto miner. Apparently. Wow.
Okay. Whatever. Very weird. I have to grab Crowny and make her a token on this map. She doesn't have one yet. So... Here...
Woo! time to get more friends at the king.
Okay, Citadel's ready. Just wanted to make sure it was ready, and it's ready. So, what are you guys doing? Because you guys have not been discussing during the time I was getting ready. So what do you do?
By default, we're following Claire.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure she doesn't do something we would regret. Because obviously she's not going to regret. Also fun thing. There are two versions of us on this map. One in front of the billboard, one in front of the bay.
I will.
No, there aren't. What are you talking about?
I want to talk to king and make more friends.
Talk to King, make more friends. Okay.
Probably go to the king to make a more thorough report on what's been going in the dungeon, I guess.
That's 4 votes for the king. Oh, and Crane doesn't care. Okay, so off to the Citadel we go. Not played here? No, it did. Okay, good. Played here too. Good. So, come back to the Citadel, and guards are still there, and the throne room is still there. What do you... Entered this.
All right. So, does anyone remember what happened to that bone that the Bay threw at us?
We just left it there, I think.
Right. Well, I'm just gonna say that Claire took it, and when she approaches,
what? Hold up. What's your question?
the Bay threw a bone at us last session.
Yes,
Actually, I did that.
and it was Destiny.
You
Okay.
threw that?
Yes.
Yeah.
But from out of the water, right?
Yes. So
Yes.
Claire is totally justified in thinking that.
Right. Well, Claire is going to brandish the bone that she that she claimed, and she's going to report to the king that the Bay has declared war on Forgewave, and they have a bone to pick with us, and this is the bone.
While she's doing
Yes,
that, I'm
yes.
just
It is so fun.
while she's doing that, I'm going to just stay a bit aside and collect my notes.
Yep, gotta let Claire do all the talking here.
Okay, so you guys go walk up to the king. Know what's going on?
Well, I stay a bit behind at that side because I'm collecting my notes.
Okay. Brownie comes up as well. So the king and the queen, I need to here. The king and the queen are on their throne, and Princess Valia is A, not having a nameplate for some fucking reason. Hold up. And B, there. She's there. There you go. So you walk up to the king and he says, "Hail, adventurers! You have returned. Which one of you cast the wish for the cat girls?" Is the first question he asks.
I point at Conan.
Conan asks, why would the dog wish for more cat girls?
The king looks back to Claire and says, "He makes an excellent point."
Can Conan also roll charisma to, or
It's
persuasion
performance
to?
is what it'd be.
Wouldn't it be persuasion though, since he's trying to
You're
persuade
lying.
that?
I usually make
Or it
you
would be deception.
performance because like it's not that he doesn't like. So if someone flat out doesn't believe you, then I will make you roll persuasion. If someone is inclined to believe you, you have to sell it, so you have to perform.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Performance is 6.
Shouldn't it be deception for lying?
Yeah.
Deception, actual skill.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
I've never had someone like that.
It's a charisma. It's a charisma skill. Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like it. And none of you have high rolls for it anyway, so.
I do.
Except for Claire.
I have a 12.
Okay, I will say that if your persuasion roll fails, then you can use deception.
Wouldn't it be
Persuasion?
the opposite way?
You mean performance?
No, so you perform first if they're inclined to believe you. If they don't believe you, then you persuade, and then if they still don't believe you, then you decept.
Okay.
The tiered system. I really don't like that skill, so I want it to be the last one you guys ever use.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Well, that's pretty decent anyway. So.
Holy shit! Wait, why are you rolling, Alex? Okay, 19
Al-
performance.
Alex was just showing the existence of that.
Yeah. So,
Step.
before we get on the topic of the game mechanics discussion, what exactly are you attempting to perform? Because I forgot.
To convince the king that it was Claire's fault.
Why
Clearly-
would a dog
the
wish
wish.
for more cat girls?
Right. So he points that out, and he says he agrees. He's like, "You are the most likely one to have cast this. However, I know you are not a wizard, which means you're both involved."
Khajiit is innocent of these crimes.
Ha! I know not what a Khajiit is, but I have adventured with far too many of your kind to not know better at this point. Whatever. Owo has seen fit to revert the change, so you will see no punishment for it. However, I will not be this lenient once again.
While that happens, I step forward and say, in related news, whatever Ovo did to reverse that wish has somehow managed to break the dungeon.
So first off, Alex just shouts out "Oh!" out of nowhere.
I mean, he is a paladin.
Yeah, the king doesn't seem phased, and then Arcad says what he says, and the king says, "That is strange. However, you did invoke a god's reconstruction efforts, so perhaps he is busy."
Yeah, probably, but just in case, just in case. All right. So in other news, I'm not sure how any of this will, any of this will be true afterwards. But the elemental layer. Last time we've been there, is chock full with elementals, obviously, and by chock full I mean that mm, there are probably more elementals than floor in there in some places.
Shut up. I can hear you judging me.
In
Okay.
in addition,
Sorry, continue.
Hmm?
Continue, please. Continue.
in addition, there seems to be there seems to be at least one ritual that basically erases everything from reality in there. We have absolutely no idea why it's there, but
Oh, that's just the garbage disposal.
Probably, but
The Pumpkin
still,
King uses it for paperwork.
still, a ritual that erases everything that you throw into it from reality is probably something to be aware of.
Thank you for informing us of these. Although I know not what OO shall do to the temple once he has finished, your current information is I was trying very hard to not say data there, so you wouldn't know that word. your current information is extremely helpful. Not that any adventuring party we have sent in, except for you, has managed to return. Without our net, anyways.
Wait, we could have just completely bullshitted the king.
That is
On
correct.
what
You
was
could
in the
have.
dungeon.
Yeah. You could literally tell
However,
him there are pink polka dot cat girls in there, and he would probably believe you. He doesn't know what's in there.
Aren't there?
No, there's orange cat girls
Not
with
yet.
pink polka dot dresses. Also, Varga had like a good 5 minutes of bitch fest about all the boobs. Whatever. So, are there in a deep
in
floor?
addition-
See, I don't know.
Hmm?
The deep floors aren't designed yet. I don't
In
have a lot of time to do this, you know.
And as a last thing to remember about that elemental floor is that apparently in certain combinations these elementals are capable of producing nearly apocalyptic effects.
You didn't set one
Specific,
off, did you? He asks.
almost. Fortunately,
Claire points at the dog and says he did it.
Roll persuasion. Yeah, he doesn't believe you. Roll persuasion.
Man kan leke suddes.
Rolling persuasion.
Son of a
Oh,
bitch.
jeez.
Okay, he believes you. He just sighs and rolls his eyes.
fortunately, we managed to entomb that one in several layers of everything we could. And it should have killed. That thing should have killed itself after a bit. So
Magical storms do not necessarily peter out. Paladin, he says. What does Owo say of the state of that storm? I am not looking forward to someone going in after you have cleared everything and opening such a disaster.
we've clearly marked it, but you make a good point, sir.
Owo says, "It's done. Stop bothering me."
Alright, Oo says there's no way this could possibly go wrong.
Claire doesn't even know yet. Alex hasn't said anything.
As if she needs to know the answer to say that.
Exactly.
The king kind of startles and goes, well, perhaps the reconstruction is more taxing upon our god than it should. I almost said should be than it otherwise would be."
Even the king cannot stay serious during a time like this.
So he already saw crowning before, right? Yeah, he did. So okay. Let's see, how does this work? So have you any other information, or did you come here to raid my treasury once more? I will not allow you to do that again. You have more than enough. I need weapons for the gods who have to contain the outflow of enemies, which only seem to come out when you are in the dungeon for some fucking reason.
They're scared of us, that's the reason.
Yeah, it's obvious.
Claire waves the bone and relays what I said earlier.
I don't remember what you said earlier, so you're gonna
Alright,
have
well-
to say it again.
So the Bay has declared war upon the city of Forge Wave, and they have a bone to pick with us, and this is the bone.
The king stares at Claire for several long moments, and then looks at the rest of the party and goes, "Do you have any idea what she just said?"
We've been while the temple has been reconstructing itself, we've been doing some errands around the town and have discovered that the bay is apparently infested by living shadow.
Oh, you refer to the cleaner shadow.
The what?
The cleaner shadow. Yes, I came across that in my adventures before and allowed it to infest the bottom of the bay. It's very good at keeping it clean.
Uh,
I never said
I-
this guy was totally sane, guys. He's just normal this whole time.
Arcade shrugs. Well, the people living in the temple have apparently used a reality hole as garbage disposal, so it's not like I can judge.
Wait, where do the fish come from then?
What fish?
Were there not fish at the market?
Yeah, there were fish at the market.
Then where did they come from? Because the living shadow would just eat the fish.
That's what you assume.
Oh, I get it. So if I put on a fish suit, the shadow won't eat me.
At least the river is kept safe from them. Yes, that is because of the runes we have inlaid. The creatures will not go towards those.
Well, that all seems in order. Is there anything?
And-
Oh yeah, I asked the king how he liked my present the other week.
He draws in a deep, long-suffering breath and lets it out in a long, suffering sigh.
He liked it.
You know, if I had not had several of your kind within my previous parties, I would have been disturbed, to say the least. But after having your ranger wake you up in the middle of the night to drop a live mouse on your face, generally tends to stop phasing you.
Man, I need to meet this ranger and learn her secrets.
Hook.
Yep.
I look between the king and Claire. Are you sure it wasn't just Claire being temporarily displaced or something?
I can
I am
time
not
travel.
going to entertain that thought. Look at Claire and is scared. I want to spend some time at the feast talking and eating after this meeting. Of course! You are welcome. Partake of our food. You must be starving after having spent 6 days within the dungeon.
I would join as well, but again, I'm not actually capable of that. So, if you excuse me, I will go and continue preparing for our next venture.
He gains a large grin and he says, "Well, you could always return to the inn, whereupon you managed to get yourself unconsciously drunk."
Arcade seems unperturbed. I would, but unfortunately, we have too much to do.
In reply to his comment about being hungry, Conan replies, "Oh, there wasn't any problem with food. All the enemies dropped chocolate."
Yes, but you
he
didn't
pulls off.
eat any of it.
Let's just say we ate some of it. We have too many anyway.
Believe it or not, as much as I would like it, chocolate alone cannot keep you alive.
Well,
I'm aware of how you guys did it. I am acting as the king right now.
Yes. Before I forget, Arca then takes out another note and present it. This is a sketch of that layer. Almost forgot that I'd been drawing up a map while we were going.
Ah, you have that spell in your repertoire. That is good. Very rarely do adventurer parties seek to gain that spell, unfortunately.
Honestly, I just do it manually.
I was talking about I was responding to Alex. Yeah.
Never mind.
Remember, we have 4 people in here, and one of them types.
I missed that.
So your other thing was what?
Sorry.
Was something about paper? What? Arca,
I'm
did you say?
I'm that I'd also been drawing up a map of that layer while we were at it and presented it to the king.
He gets up and thanks you for ignore the king not existing for several seconds. He gets up and reaches out and accepts the map and says, "Thank you very much. I will give this to our royal wizard. He has created quite a model at this point."
Right, we should inform him. In fact, Claire speaks up now and says, like, by the way, there's a country across the sea, and we just overthrew their government and gave them a new queen.
Stares at Claire.
I forget
Stares
what
at
the
Claire
country
some
is
more.
called, but the
And
queen
he keeps staring, and he closes his eyes. He breathes in and out to calm himself, and he opens his eyes again. What do you mean?
I shrug and look around.
Let's be fair. That country's leaders followed Binus Gorvalds.
Is anyone gonna keep the king's blood pressure from skyrocketing?
Does our resident noble want to translate for Claire?
Alex did it, I think.
Oh yeah, and it was the
Arranged
armor
with their daughter to ascend peacefully early since her parents did not want to rule. Ah, you speak of Kinarios. He exclaims, letting the tension drain out of his shoulders. While it is not that surprising that you have managed to topple a foreign government, trust me, I did my fair share of that in my youth. I am glad that you did so in a satisfactory manner. She can manage to take the mantle?
Claire shrugs. Apparently.
We also discovered that the elemental level of the temple had been really messing with their system.
Did you?
Yes.
No, it was the shield spell on the book.
Wasn't it both?
No.
Wasn't it both?
No, that was the hypothesis you guys proposed, but it didn't pan out. It was quite literally you got the technology wet.
Never mind then.
No one has said anything about the frog prince yet, no. So, did anyone answer him?
Which question?
The mantle. She was able to take it correctly. Finally,
Claire just said shrugged and said apparently.
Strokes his beard and looks at the floor. I will have to speak with this young new monarch, if nothing more than to reaffirm our ties to that land. She was able to, apparently. Okay, that's good. Bets on how long it takes him to figure it out.
Yeah.
We met a cursed frog prince earlier today. The king only momentarily looks stunned. And he's just like, of course you did.
Mm-hmm.
Of course you did. What? Where does he hail from? Is his government still intact?
As far as we know, yes.
Thank Owo.
Also, apparently there should be more people who are capable of using the spell curse.
For a third level abjuration spell, it's surprisingly hard to come by. Or he just didn't think about it.
Yeah.
Or he has no magic whatsoever. He wanted to marry a princess to break the curse. It could simply be simply solved by a dispel curse spell, remove curse, whatever. Okay, he's like, why did he not then find someone in his own lands for that? Oh, never mind. I know
He's
who
just
you're
an
talking about. He brings a palm to his face. I will deal with him if he is still here.
Oh,
He
I'm
probably
pretty
is
sure
not.
he is already left.
oh my god. Who is this guy? Claire needs to know.
He is our old squire.
What? He was one of your party members.
Ah, no, he was not a party member. He tagged along and was useful, and so we allowed him to continue coming along.
Oh, so he was a groupie.
Yes.
Man, where do we
I
get
am sorry,
groupies?
Your Majesty. Why are you apologizing?
For probably for just a general apology that sorry that the world's so screwed up right now. Probably.
A groupie, kind of like, hey, Crowley's not a groupie. You guys fucking did this, okay? She would be a groupie if she came in on her own. You guys did this.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Crowny is a full party member.
Comedic relief and distraction. And caught pulling.
Yeah.
He was ever so enthusiastic, but unfortunately he had no skill for magic or weapons or anything.
God damn it.
However,
Ouch.
he conquered his island on accident, and he saw fit to help them out. So that is, I assume, where he is still reigning.
At least he's a decent bloke apparently.
And
He
rich.
always was. He was not always that. So, have we finished discussing your completely and totally apparently random discovery of one of my previous followers?
Yeah.
All right. Right. Apparently, there's also a dwarf in the city who is absolutely obsessed with enchanting personal objects. I wouldn't be surprised if there is a wild artifact somewhere out there in a few months.
Ah, I see you have met Drimley.
Yes.
Ooh.
You have managed to find the artificer of my original party. He put something on the board, didn't he?
Yes.
Did.
What was it for?
Lost his wife's ring.
Of course he did. Whatever. You have solved his problem, I assume.
Oh yeah, didn't even have to overthrow any foreign governments in the process. Unfortunately.
Thank oh well.
Oh,
You may feast. Have fun.
Okay.
I have to go get some of my headache medicine from the wizard.
Raid the liquor cabinet.
Raid the liquor cabinet. Yeah, sure, that's definitely what to do. Enjoy your
Alright.
feast. And thank you for your service.
Claire feasts.
Arcade bows and just leaves and leaves.
Alright, so you guys are eating, there's small talk. All of the people around you are kind of like, they're used to you now, so you don't get any stares. However, you do get talked to. And let's see here. Okay, one of them, this elf here, informs Alex that, that he needs his cape. He needs his cape repaired.
Does
And as a
anyone have
noble paladin of the OWO sect, he's I can barely get this out. He begs his superior to repair his OWO cloak. Why? Random question generator. Why did you do this to me? Okay, Alex sighs and cast prestigio, and the cloak is repaired and completely shiny and brand new. The elf thanks him and continues to make small talk about OWO, and it turns out that the elf is actually a cleric of OWO.
Oh, while it's going on, okay. Schwa.
Advisor. Who the hell is the advisor? Oh, is it the blue guy? Yep. Okay. Yep. I remember. Yep. He talks to Alex and informs him that that the entire city had been turned into female Neckos for the entire 6 days.
So basically nothing got done.
And
That
that everyone is grateful for, if not the memory removal, the reversion of their states. Alex looks horrified. Even the guys. Yes, I will not go into detail about what I unfortunately did. And no other man in this city will either.
Wow.
Your wish was turn everyone in Forge Whip into cat girls. That means every sapient being. That means every guy as well.
I thought I said cat people, but
No,
whatever.
you didn't. You said cat girls.
Uh,
If it was cat people, that would have been far less devastating. No. You said cat girls. I remember that wish very well. Small talk with the girl in green. That's a guy. Oh wait, that girl. Okay. He small talks you back, and you kind of swap adventuring stories because she's an adventurer too. Okay. As a side note, what did my ice grenades, aka Chapel Custom, make? They're ice. For a time. Oh wait, no, they also take like gunpowder and stuff, right? Yeah. I don't remember. I don't remember. I give you the answer once. I expect you to remember it because I'm not gonna fucking do it. How many can you make in the break we're having right now? Well, it depends on how long the break lasts for. Go to Gordlin and ask about the gossip lately. Who the fuck is?
The god.
Oh, the guard. Okay. Well,
Gordlin the Guardlin.
Portland the Guardland. Yeah, that's the joke I set up. I completely forgot I did that. Okay. So he says, "Greetings, Paladin." Well, unfortunately, only gossip around is reminiscing about the hell the last week has been. I am very uncomfortable with what I remember. A cape should not be used that way, and neither should armor. Did anyone enjoy it at all? I'm sure there are many who enjoyed it for the first 5 days. But when the city started getting lit on fire, I think that is when everything went to hell.
Alright.
They wouldn't know the word hell. Went to the underworld. Alex shudders.
Chat with Princess Valia Forge.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask her how she enjoyed being a cat girl.
That was fantastic.
Yes. Is she still wearing the cat ears I gave her?
That would be Cutia Forge that you gave the cat ears to.
Oh, okay.
Cutia Forge is somewhere else,
Ah, doing mysterious things.
perhaps.
Perhaps.
I mean, she did get the time manipulation stuff working.
So, I go back to the girl in green and ask about her experience through the cat girl days. Why are you prying into this? Torture me is what's going on. She says, well, neither of my compatriots here, she points to either side of her, enjoyed it, but I certainly did. It was rather freeing, all things considered. At least until the 6th day. And then, unfortunately, as one of the few Nekos who retained their mind fully, I was enlisted in the city guard. Not that it helped.
I love the mythology we're building up.
You guys are making me make this shit up.
Alright, well, does...
That's the whole. That's the whole point.
I feel for you. I'm in a party with one cat girl. I feel for you somewhat. Imagine that, but an entire city.
2
Or-
cat girls?
No, an entire city of them.
No, I mean that our party has 2 cat girls.
Oh yeah,
Can she do
and she do magic. The green chick? Yes.
Yeah.
She's an elf. There is no elf that cannot do magic. It's like a racial trait.
Right.
I show her how to make laser markers to distract cat girls. This would have been No, I gotta do the name. I gotta do the voice. This would have been very useful back then. Thank you. She tests it out by casting Prestigio nearby the floor of next to Crowny, and Crowny just kind of looks down at it and looks at her and tilts her head and raises an eyebrow and goes like, really? The green-clad elf looks back at Alex and goes, "It's not working."
And then Claire pounces on it.
Yep.
Yeah, let's say that.
Okay, so Claire pounces on it, and she says, "Never mind." The cat girl is by the princess.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, guys?
We gotta see if someone has a quest for us here.
Alright, so
Otherwise, we're gonna
you guys investigate around and ask people if they need help or whatever?
Yeah, starting with Princess Valia Forge.
Okay. Valia doesn't have anything. Let's see here. Alright, click that. Why? Did I accidentally tick the Skyrim thing here? Really? Okay, I have to untick that because it's just giving me Skyrim memes right now. Okay. There we go. That's much, much, much better. Someone stole a guard's sweet roll, Alex. That's an example of a Skyrim meme I'm talking about. That's what just generated. Okay. This one is... Ah! The Adventurers Guild needs able-bodied workers to help set up. Or repair. To help repair. To help repair. They are
We have a
offering...
penchant for the opposite of destruction.
Ha! They are offering... Don't make me laugh. They are offering 2,000 gold per assistant for a period of 8 hours and membership in the guild for free. That is what this guy says.
All right, how I kind of want to do this just to see how much the guild is still standing after 8 hours plus.
40. I ser det Quest fikk med party.
Yes, we are interested. It's either that or I steal some chickens and try to start an underground cockfighting ring.
I mean, let's be fair. It's highly unlikely that there isn't already one.
In which case I need to take it over and become queen of the underworld. Maybe that later. Alright.
What? It sounds reasonable.
Mm-hmm. So we're agreed then.
Mhm.
Had my mic muted this whole time. Okay. When did you last stop hearing me?
Probably a few minutes ago.
Oh, fantastic.
Mhm.
Okay, right, okay, so I have to make an Adventurers Guild, so it's gonna take a couple of minutes, and Did you hear the rewards? Please tell me you heard the rewards.
2,000 gold and free membership for
Okay,
life.
good. Okay. What else did I say? I think I was doing dialogue for the people too, but it's like
I can't remember anything after the reward.
shit. Okay, you know what? It's not important. It doesn't matter. It's fine. There's nothing wrong here at all. It's all good. This stream is certainly one that is going to be interesting to watch again on... Okay, so let's just pick one. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright. Look good. Alright. I'll use this one as the build. actually upload it to Roll20 because this takes forever. Ah! And that. What do you want to call the new? No, I need to upload. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Schwa.
Hi, Schwab. Is that English?
I yawned that way for some reason.
Okay, and then the cockfighting ring. Oh yeah, I made a joke about that, but I don't remember what it was. So, gotta be real careful with my mic apparently, because I guess I can't keep track of it, which is fantastic.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised no one made a starstruck joke last time.
Oh, what?
Oh,
We,
what?
we were too busy.
Because of the star deity punishment, starstruck.
We were too busy not getting Nicole Dyson in the face.
Nicole Dyson.
Nicole Dyson.
Come on, just work. Just work. Why must you be like this? Ah. How many things is 28 by 22? That's why it's not working. So 28, 22. Go. There you go. Picture scaled. Okay, so there's like no NPCs in here yet, so
What?
on what? Valiant equals Valiant Forge planned, and Rela equals what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Royal family names. Yeah, what about them? What is your question?
The name puns probably.
Well, yeah, those are puns. Yes. That's what they're that's why they're called what they're called. They are yeah, Valiant and Reliant. Yes, those are the puns. Yes. That's why I named them that. Yes. Ow. Come on, Roll20, don't do this. Don't be slow. It's already slow enough. Come on. Ow, my head hurts like hell. Yeah, just my head, that's all. Okay, Yeah, so this is like on fire essentially, so I need to make it on fire, so it's gonna be tint color that. Yeah, there we go. It's on fire. There we go. Okay, so That one goes there. Trying to fix it. That one. That guy is there. Guarding things. And, okay. Taking too long. Come on, stop this. Be nice. There we go. No, not that one. Okay, she's beating the crap out of the tree. And...
That sounds weird out of context.
Alright, and there's the guy who does the bar. Okay, so this is more than enough for now. I'll just make more people here later. That's all. Okay.
Just as a note, I am away from the party currently.
Away from the party currently. What do you mean?
Away from the party.
Like somewhere else on the map? Oh no. Look, you're over here.
No, I did say that I'm going to step away and prepare for the next.
Ah, okay, so you're not going with them to the guild?
For next. Yes.
You are,
because
or
I
you are
wasn't
not going to the guild.
Nope, not going because I wasn't even present with them while
Okay.
that's been revealed.
Okay. Well, then we go. Then I just grab 4 tokens. Then okay, that's fine. Where the hell is the citadel? Here we go. Up, and that. All right. So you go over to the Adventurers Guild, and wow, your tokens are way too big. I need a better program for this. Okay. Go over to the Adventurers Guild and find an area that has been, it's kind of like red all around and there's still fires out, and yeah, there's a large beastkin with two huge katanas standing guard along with a crossbowman. And there's kind of adventures around, like there's a couple people like smashing fires down or spreading water around or whatever. And yeah, what do you do?
Why is the entire map red?
It's on fire.
Everything's on fire. Do I even have any generate water spells?
I don't know.
I don't think I do. I just have ice.
I can create water.
Oh yes, I take out the crystal of the sun and above my head dramatically.
Hold it above. Oh yeah. Okay, so you do that, and so Claire does that thing with the sun crystal, and all the fire. What was it? 60 something feet.
60 feet, yeah.
60 feet. All the fire within 60 feet is, how long is that? This is the whole map. It's gonna be the whole map. You guys are doing this fucking again. You guys doing it again. No, it's not. Okay, so this is 60 feet. So you're not actually that. Yeah. So you suck in the area around you, and the fire goes out, and the fire nearby goes out anyways. And the two people guarding look at you, the party, and go, "Finally, some competent help."
Help? We're adventurers.
So are
You think
we.
help?
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. I am Leonidas. What are you called? Get it? Get it? Because he's a...
God damn it. I'm
Also, he's
Claire.
technically a cat, so...
Oh, nice. A fellow cat. How do you do,
Did he-
fellow cats?
Did he turn into a cat girl?
Everyone did.
That must have been
Your
weird for him.
request, your wish had no qualifiers. It had no anything. It was everyone in Forge Wave, cat girl. Period.
That must have been weird for him.
Every sentient magical creature. Yes. You guys are going to be
Oh.
dealing with this fallout for a while.
Beautiful.
Because remember, anything that was that you guys have to discover still in Forge Wave also got affected.
Oh, too small for to delegate.
So, it says the rest of the area is on fire. Please get rid of it.
Right. Claire salutes him and then goes off to suck up all of the fire while making vacuum cleaner noise.
Yes. So Claire is sucking up the fire now. Alex follows Claire. So all I can think of is like, you know, in Dungeon Keeper and like the dungeon games, where the workers are like standing in place and waving like with something in the air with their hands. That's all I can think of Claire doing now while she's making vacuum cleaner noises.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So she does that. Two adventurers over here who were previously beating the crap out of the fire kind of like they say thank you,
Okay, to delete that noise.
and then so you do that and the thing is just not on fire anymore. That's to turn
Oh.
color to nothing now.
Does Claire spook herself with her own vacuum cleaner noises?
I don't know. It's you.
Not yet.
But Conan might be spooked.
Yeah.
Nah,
So-
Conan sits back and says, "Oh well, that was easy."
Yeah, you guys keep fucking destroying my quest somehow.
Well, you know.
The fun part is that in this case, it is actually technically your fault.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of that. Oh god. So they say
Yep.
thank you, and you have done more than enough, but we need some help. There's timber that needs to be moved, and things that need to be put back in place. And if any of you has Prestigio, because prestidigitation doesn't exist, Prestigio, we would be grateful if you would cast it upon every object.
You.
It turns out that, unfortunately, when most of the guild's adventurers heard that we needed assistance in rebuilding it, well, they're not here, are they? Everyone is interested in being part of the guild until the work comes.
Well, yeah, it's not the Laborers Guild.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Plus slap.
Plus rep, yeah. Plus rep with the Adventurers Guild.
Woo!
Alright. So,
I guess I can use twinned magic to do it twice as fast. I guess.
okay, so you guys go around casting Strategio on everything, and it all repairs it. And the two other adventurers that came along kind of like just returned to the front to watch you guys do this. They're useless. They're getting in your way, so, you know.
Claire doesn't even have magic, and she's still going around screaming Prestigio.
Yeah.
This is accurate.
I go up to them and cough. Alex! Social distancing, man!
I think it means like clear his throat.
Why are they not working? We would just be in your way, says one. During knocking attention noise.
God damn
Goes
it.
up to them and coughs. You will be charged with terrorism!
God damn it. Oh.
And as far as the timber goes, I can just do that. Okay, that is a very big card.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Did you just... Oh yeah, telekinesis.
So you put the pieces of wood back together, and slowly, over the course of about 8 hours, you guys managed to put the Adventurer Guild back together almost single-handedly. On the few times that you ask for help, the adventurers present do assist you, but, you know, they're mostly in your way.
Because we're bloody we're bloody 20th we're 20th we're over 20th level.
Should we try and negotiate a higher wage? No, you should not do that with a guild of fully heavily armed adventurers.
Wait a minute, do we get XP from completing quests or just killing stuff?
Well, yes and no. That's up to the GM, and for the most part, I haven't been giving you XP for quests because you guys get physical rewards out of them, is what it is. So, like, quests are for items, essentially, and fighting is for XP. But
Makes sense.
it's up to you guys whether you want that to stay that way.
I'm fine with it.
Whatever works best for you, yes.
Yeah, it's definitely then the XP that comes from the monsters then, yeah. Okay. So you guys have cleaned up the Adventurers Guild, and it is now getting dark. And you have finally finished, and the thing looks almost pristine, like it was just brand new. Well done! Leonidas says. He hands each of you a Adventurers Guild card, and it has like your picture and stuff on it, and it's like, hey, you're part of the Adventurers Guild now. And he says, you may come at any time once we have moved the gold back in the gate to receive your reward for that. Unfortunately, it is currently in Forge Wave's vaults, and, well, we wouldn't exactly want it to melt here, would we?
So basically, what you're saying is that Leonidas has spent these 8 hours drawing up our pictures.
Yep, exactly what he did. He's a great artist.
God damn it.
He just kind of kicked back on the wall and drew your guys' pictures as you were working. Yeah, exactly what happened.
I admire my own picture.
For the narcissist. Now that we are members, can we sleep here cheap or for free? Yeah, every adventurer that is a member for us may sleep here for free.
No,
And
Claire
eat
isn't
for
enough.
free.
Claire is.
So long as you give us your junk, you may rest easy here, friends.
Our junk?
Yeah, you know, like junk items.
Oh, yeah.
Because while they may
That
not be
stuff.
good for you, others need them. Likewise, you are also free to partake of the stock of our junk items from others. That is how we work.
Conan's eyes light up when he hears him mention junk, and he pulls out the potato.
So you hand over the potato.
All
right, I need to make a new Adventurers Guild handout that has the inventory.
And Conan says, "Here, this turns stuff into potatoes."
What's it called exactly? What's the item?
It's called Quite the Potato.
It's literally called Quite the Potato.
Yep.
Quite the Potato. X1. All right. Leonidas accepts the potato quizzically and goes, what the hell is the name of this planet? I don't remember, but I wrote it down. Where on Landia? Where in Landia did you manage to find a magic potato?
Just
The dungeon.
You're that
I'm just-
party that has gone deep within the dungeon.
Yep.
That's us.
It is an honor to be in your presence. He says this even to Claire.
Even declare.
Listen, he doesn't know Claire's. He doesn't know about Claire yet. He will. Everybody loves magic chess. Leonidas kind of gets a gleam in his eye and says, "Yes, indeed, everyone does." Brownie rolls her eyes, and so does this woman over here. The crossbow man in the cloak kind of chuckles.
I think we found a Sultan battery.
Successful joke, yes. Alright, so you are part of the guild. You have handed over a potato. And you will be rewarded upon the next coming to the guild after the GM sets it up. I mean, after everyone comes back. And now what do you do? Apparently, you type a lot for everyone.
Hmm.
Og jeg tror ikke bien. Vi else.
Should we track down Arcad and then sleep? Is Alex's suggestion.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep.
Right? You track down Arcad. Arcad, where are you?
I am somewhere making ice grenades. Let's just say it's 2 gold per one, I think, because I provide most of the stuff by myself.
Right, so 2 gold per. Okay, that's fine.
And how many did I manage to make in these 8 hours? I guess.
I'm actually going to calculate that for you. Let's assume it takes 5 seconds to make one. So, let's see. 8 times D divided by 5. You managed to take 96 if you did nothing else. You just sat there and had all the ingredients on hand and did nothing for the straight 8 hours except stare there at your hands and make them one after the other after the other. You made 96.
Let's say I spent half of that.
Okay, well then you made
48.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Thank you. I'll just calculate everything else myself.
Reference that should be 96 gold you spent.
Yep. And 48, and now I have 52 ice grenades.
Okay.
I'll probably be able to hit them at enemies just in bunches.
I'll make you roll strength every time. Rambo or Doom. Okay, so what are you guys gonna do? Track him down? Where the hell is he? Right, where the hell are you?
Probably the Mages Guild, because it's probably the safest place in case something explodes.
Okay, so you are in the Mages Guild. So everyone goes to the Mages Guild.
Well, I'll be back in a bit.
Alright, so you're at the Mages Guild. Mystia once again greets you. Hail, adventurers! Welcome. You have returned. Well, except for your companion there, who has spent the last hours making ice. She eyes Arcad.
Right. Claire is going to brag about having learned a new spell and show off Prestigio.
Can she cast Prestigio?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Mystia kind of humors her. Yeah. Thank you for volunteering for the Adventurers Guild repair. not many other supposed members actually seemed interested. While they
It was
are a rival guild, they do deserve respect.
It was a fairly simple matter, anyways. It was no trouble to us.
I was just
As
like,
it should be from any mage.
yep. I do my vacuum cleaner noise and loudly describe how I sucked up all the flames.
You have an artifact! Amazing. That's it. That's all she says. It's just, you amazing,
Claire.
you have an artifact. She's not interested in other ways.
Claire is amazing.
Okay. Darkat is in the corner over here, like just making endless ice thing.
Come on, Arcad. We gotta go.
Beep. Arcad has left the building. Please wait and try again later. Beep.
Arcad, no.
Oh god, oh god, oh god damn it. My mic's
Hey,
also been
here.
muted. Hmm? I reacted with a
Claire is jumping on you and says we gotta go.
Alright then, but before that, want some grenades?
Claire takes a few grenades. She takes several.
How many?
6.
6? Alright. What is 6? Alright then.
Conan hears people talking about grenades and wanders over.
Alright, Alex talks to the
Oh.
person in green about spell theory behind remove curse. Okay. Well, you guys talk about spell theory behind curse. Congratulations, you do talk about that. If you're looking for lore here, there's not going to be any. It's a spell.
Can we go check the bounty board again?
Didn't we intend to go sleep afterwards?
Right,
After
we
finding me.
gotta do that. Then we check the bounty board.
Right? You guys go back to the chicken thing, or do you go to the Adventurers Guild and sleep, even though there's no one there?
Ooh.
Nobody
point.
being there is a bonus, not a
Right.
not a.
Yeah, exactly.
So you all sleep at the Adventurers Guild. And even though
Mhm.
Arcad doesn't have a Adventurers Guild thing, you guys managed to clean it up so fast that Leonidas just kind of looks the other way and hands him.
Nice.
Nope. You have slept in bed. Your MP and HP is regenerated. You all mental status. Sorry, I had to make a gamer reference. So
Dead.
yeah. So
I awake feeling well rested.
leave the Adventurers Guild. Let me actually drag you over here. It's such a huge map. Okay, hold up.
Can you roll the whole discover the code word for the library again? Maybe I
Yeah.
read up on it on
That was your other half of the time? Okay. Let me... Did I just roll 2 100s? No, I didn't. Okay. You do not
Still
manage,
no?
You do not manage to discover the thing, no. And your
Alright,
rolls suck! Why do your rolls continue to suck with this?
maybe I should try and roll.
Be my guest.
Nah.
Yeah, that didn't help. Just saying,
Mm,
it didn't help.
yep.
Not at all. So you leave the Adventurers Guild, and you are now in South Harbor.
I guess let's look at the bounty board again.
Alright. I'm moving running.
And come on. Eight. Where did Claire go?
My program was malfunctioning.
Roll 20. Just works. Okay,
Right,
so you look at
Claire.
the bounty board, and there's a bunch of new bunch of new papers. Some of the other ones have been taken down, so clearly there are other adventurers doing quests as well. With a adventurers guild in shambles, or used to be, it certainly is the only thing they can end up doing, because they can't survive in the dungeon, apparently. Alright, so, on this board, there is 3 quests to stick out to you. One of them is an interdimensional lizard is looking for test subjects.
We have Conan.
Hold up, I need to make sure all of my fanon, like, generator options here are disabled. 1 second. Okay, they're all disabled now. Let's do that again. Okay. Interdimensional lizards. A kingdom of mice.
Oh no.
Oh,
A kingdom
yes.
of mice. Seek knowledge of their holy relic.
Cheese
Speech
for
is
for,
real.
for everyone.
That's one of them. The other one is, alright, let's see here. It takes a couple seconds to generate because I have to go through a lot of lists. Okay. Oh my fucking gods. Come on. A naga is looking for hugs.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And... Alright. This one's even worse. This one's even worse. And this one you guys are not gonna take, I know that. Forge Waves Rivers and Recreations Department is seeking mages who can repair some of the burned out runes on the bottom of the river.
No, thank you.
See, not all the quest this thing generates are up your alley.
Should we send Claire to hug the naga?
Unless you want to be at war with the Kingdom of Mice, probably.
Granny should probably go too. That many mice, she might not be able to control herself. So we're splitting the party?
We are. This is always a good idea.
Yeah, it's always a
The,
great idea.
the
Let's
two
split
cat
the
the
party.
two cat girls are going to cuddle with a naga.
Oh yeah.
So, you got girls go cuddle with the naga. And what are the rest of you doing? Is anyone really gonna take the scrub the bottom of the? Is anyone really gonna take the janitor job?
Nah.
Please come to a consensus party.
Nah, let's go. The rest, let's go. Let's go the mice. Ha ha. The mice. The mice.
Mize, yeah.
Haha.
Alright, so
Kaitlanic in TV chat. I would take naga hugs as long as either get a free res or the naga understands the no squishing rule.
excuse me.
Barb.
Okay. So the half the party is going to the naga hugs, and the other half is For the, or not the other half, but the 2 cat girls are going to the thing, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Even Claire understands that she wouldn't be able to handle herself in front of that many mice.
You sure about this? What do you guys want to do? Let's split the party? Okay. We will split the party then, as you have requested. Nothing can possibly go wrong.
Exactly.
Why can't all hug Naga? Well, you can. The only thing stopping you is yourselves.
Conan is a bit too tiny, but maybe she can pat him. They can pat him.
We do know about.
Also, I'm probably a bit too. Also, I'm not sure if I'd be comfortable to hug, being dead though. And a ghost,
Well,
And-
you're a bit of dead weight.
and partially metal.
I will doing the hug Naga. So everyone is hugging the Naga now.
Alright then.
Is that what's going on?
Apparently.
You please pick up your goddamn mic. Okay, I will stop setting up the Mice Kingdom and I will work on the Naga then. Actually, you know what? No. You guys go hug the Naga. I'm not actually gonna make the Naga and I will do the Mice Kingdom. You
Alright.
guys spend 2 hours talking with the Naga and hugging her. Huge. It's like bigger than Destiny and Arcad and Alex combined. At least her tail is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That is speech.
I mean, well, she's human. She has a humanoid section, right? So that's normal size.
She's not big. She's long.
Yeah.
That's a lot of booty.
Of course. Very hard to find a mouse. Like. looking-
Do you just need an image?
Yeah. From top down, that's the problem.
I found one, but unfortunately, it's covered. Actually, wait. Huh. Unfortunately, there is one on the marketplace of Roll20.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Yep.
Okay.
It has bees though.
I know it's cute. I just can't, like, use it.
Yeah, I know. I just said that it has bees, not that it's cute.
Oh.
Bees.
Okay, so. Mouse.
I found a cat, but not a mouse.
Found a computer mouse. That's not helpful.
Good mouse.
Dead mouse is like a dead mouse. Yeah.
Here, I found one. Let me just paste it. There you go. Does that work?
Yep. Thank you. Alright, let's, oh, it's white. Okay, I'll have to get rid of that. Oh boy. It's not transparent, so. There's lots of mice people on the freaking You know what? Screw it. Adventuring Mouse Token Pack. Oh my gods. There's lots of them. This would be so good. Just, it's money though. Forget it. Okay. I'll just grab this, and it didn't work. Okay, let's do this again. Go.
Dread. I was hoping that there would be at least some red wall stuff, but unfortunately no. Because honestly, I would expect someone to D&D red wall. Seems like it fit.
Actually, wait, this is a rat. Okay, I have to pick a mouse then. Eeny, meeny, miny. That's rat. Ah, here we go. This'll work. I might even make it cute enough that that player won't want to eat them. Like the rule of cute is overriding the rule. Yep.
Yep, she'll just pounce and snuggle. Maybe nibble on them a little bit, see if they're tasty.
Okay, this is the closest I could get, and that's just how it's gonna have to be, and we're gonna have to worry about this later. Okay. Roll 20, stop breaking. My GM tab just totally destroyed itself. Totally broke.
Oh god, it's not a mouse, but I found something cute.
Huh?
If unconventionally cute.
Right, here we go. That. Okay. And then this up, and that's that. Okay. The thing about the randomly generated quests is that I have to make them from scratch because, like, I don't know what it's gonna spit out unless I have time to plan. I can make a map before that, right? But I didn't have time to plan this one because I didn't know where you guys were going. Those are not mice, Destiny.
I know. I just said that while searching for mice, I found something else cute.
Okay, crystal. Maybe that'll work. No, that's I made that. Nope, that's black. Go. All right. So let's drop this. Imagine, guys, that there's a whole island full of these guys. Okay, they're just all there, but I can't put that many on the screen or else the game will break. Okay. Also, they have dimorphism and stuff, but I can only find one token. So just use the map of your imagination, okay? I'll describe it that way, but it's like, this is the closest I can get. Alright. So...
Dad.
Okay, so the Mice Kingdom has created a telecircle nearby for you guys to go through to reach their island that you can help them with it. So, you guys go there? You guys go to the island now?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Where the fuck are your tokens? Over here. Up. Ah! Doop. All right. So, you go through the telecircle and you arrive on the island of the mice. And where the oh god, I have to drag you all the way over here. 1 second, we're stopping on the Harmonious Coast again. And in this. And we're here. Okay. So, you've arrived on the island of the mice, and you see a whole army surrounding a castle, which is just barely big enough to reach your guys' heads, and they are facing off against a huge orange gem, which seems to be spitting out fire and smoke inside of their island. And one of them turns around and sees you and goes, "You're here, adventurers!" Nope, wait, this is a mouse. "You're here, adventurers!" So she comes over and says hi.
And it's upside down.
Yeah, well, I can't flip her around.
Claire used the solar thing. It seems a bit far away right now.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of distracted by the mice girls. Yeah, Claire.
They seem to have no fear of you, despite being a cat girl.
Right. Well,
Either the Crownie seems to be visibly resisting her urges, not to eat, but to hug.
Claire's pupils dilate and her tail. Wait, she doesn't have a tail, but her butt begins to wiggle as she prepares to pounce. Her grin is baring a few teeth.
While she's doing that, I take the solar thing just for now while we're deciding what to do.
Okay, so Claire pounces on the mouse girl and hugs her, and the girl kind of squeaks.
I have caught a mouse. What do I do now? I ask the
Don't
mouse.
eat me! Kind of says teasing.
I nibble on her. God damn it!
The army kind of knows what's up, so they don't bother turning around. They have a bigger threat right now.
Yep. Is the rest of the party doing something?
Well, I took the solar thing while you were preparing to jump. So, I ask what's in the situation here and what's the problem.
One of them, he was a guy, because it's not a whole army of mouse girls, okay? Speaks up and goes, "That gem fell from the sky. It seeks to destroy us, and we know not what it is. We seek knowledge so that we may remove it."
I shrug, step up to it, holding the fire thing, the solar thing up.
It does nothing.
Well, in that case, I put the something in the back and well, let's examine it with Arcana.
Okay. Please roll Arcana.
Bonk.
Fucking Christ. Okay, so you see.
Wow,
with-
and
to the
not
very-
one and not 20.
You see into the very depths of this. You see into the very depths of the crystal, and you learn that it is not of this world. And it seems designed to create magma grow land.
Well, for what it is, it seems to be something designed to create land wherever it falls into. I'm assuming it's a sort of island creation tool that seems to have landed in the wrong place.
Okay, the guy thanks you and goes, well, that certainly answers something. However, what shall we do with it? I am not against us expanding our island, but the lava will flow towards us.
Right. Would it harm me with my fire immunity?
You're asking this of the mouse?
No, of you.
Yes.
Lava and fire are different, right?
Or rather differing degrees. If you tried to stand on the sun with your fire immunity, you would do exactly jack shit.
At least unless I have an artifact tier. Or something.
No.
An artifact
Not
tier,
even an
tier fire
artifact
immunity.
would protect you that close to the sun.
I did stand that close to the sun, though. We all did.
No, you didn't. Shut up. Shut up. You know what?
All right. In that case, it's big. It's bigger than me, right?
I think TCGM might be muted again.
No, it's 3 times your size easily. Thank you for telling me that, Dragon.
Yep.
And in that case, I have to say your god has arrived. No, I am the god here. You usurp upon my domain? I refuse to acknowledge you as my god. Yes. Yeah, it's 3 times your size. Easy.
No, any ice I would create would probably not even melt, but just evaporate.
It's a possibility. You should try it. Want to?
Well, let's see. Here, I step a bit closer and
You
try to
immediately
create
feel hot,
figures.
and the ground
I-
around you is boiling.
Well,
I
just
can't
in case I float.
Oh wait, I can't draw that. Hold up.
Just in case I float over the ground.
Alright. Has anyone tried talking to the gem?
No, none of you have.
Well, Claire is going to do that now. Although she keeps the little mouse on her shoulder.
Okay, you don't have a fire immunity, so I'd be very careful about getting too close.
Okay. So that aura kind of shows me where it's hot. Alright. So Claire's
As you
gonna
approach the ring, you feel like the air is heating up.
Hey Crystal! I shout.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. I will attempt to persuade it to speak to me. By making crystal sounds.
Crystal sound. Crystals don't
Crystal
make sound.
chiming. And
Roll
interpretive dance.
performance.
Performance. Okay.
Jesus.
Well,
While
it's his
your
performance.
while your
Uh,
amazing legendary performance does wow the crowd and the army of mice and your entire party and the island, the gem seems not affected. Let's go talk to that inanimate object. Yes, that's exactly my point, Char.
I'm
Player idea.
I am going to try one thing. I am
You got a
going to
burst
try
of
and
sudden
make
clarity.
I am going to try and make an ice road between the edge of the island and the crystal, and see if it handles.
Okay.
If it holds, here, like this.
Roll your charisma. I think that's your spellcasting ability, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dunk.
Okay, so you make an ice bridge in the sweltering, boiling heat, and though it is actively melting, it does maintain its shape for a little bit. And you find that instead of boiling, the area around it, the crystal seems to redirect its heat energy down the bridge and into the water, and a slight growth of land manages to bubble up from underneath before the bridge melts.
Mm-hmm.
After that, it immediately goes back to boiling the whole island in its radius. Someone cast animate objects on it? Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ.
Does anyone have that spell?
Crown
Actually, Conan, what's
Ooh.
does your telekinesis have a limit
weight limit.
in
Yeah,
size
it's like
or weight?
There is a weight limit. It's like 1,000 pounds or something like that.
This is well
That's
over that.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, another plan. Another plan. I'm going to try and make an ice bridge again, but try and use Mage Hand to tap the crystal to slide over it into the water.
You're gonna make a bigger ice bridge.
Yes, and try and push the crystal with Mage Hand to slide into the water.
Mage Hand is even worse than
It has a
telekinesis.
10-pound limit, Arcad. You tap that thing and it goes nowhere.
That's why I put ice under it.
You cannot reach under it. It's currently embedded in the ground.
Never mind then.
It fell from the sky. It didn't land nicely.
How about this? Legend lore.
The Archmage legend lore. Okay, name or describe. So you describe. Brief summary of the significant lore. Oh gods. Okay, you can cast this and take 10 minutes to cast this. Sure.
While he's doing that, I am doing another thing. I am going to try and use this damn thing to see if it does anything to the to the heat around me.
Oh yeah, you absorb it all right, and you get burned. You are now on fire.
Well, I am immune to fire, but
You would take 9. You are on fire. You would take 9 fire damage if not. Yes, let's concentrate the heat onto yourself when you're already in an area you can feel overriding your heat immunity. Good plan. If the star crystal that soaks up all fire wasn't capable of doing this, why do you think you would be?
does all of this count as No, it's not even flame.
No, it's just a heat aura essentially.
How many feet does it need to be pushed into the ocean? 5?
No,
More than 5?
a lot more. Like 30.
I can push it 5 with that.
Yeah, within 20 feet. How high is your flame immunity?
Not very high.
Exactly. So the second you step in that circle, you're on fire and you're gonna get like melted into the ground.
Oh well.
Unfortunately, I'm the only one who can stand there.
Him only barely. There's a good idea though.
How big is that crystal? Is it?
It is 3 times the size of Arcad.
Is it?
Alex, I do actually.
Right?
Fire immunity is what Arcad has. However,
Yeah, I
even
straight
fire
up have fire
immunity isn't actually fire immunity. It is fire immunity under a certain temperature, is what it is.
Anyone have a shrink spell? Because I can put it in.
Crowny might. Hold up, let me see. Where the fuck is that?
Because I have Magnificent Mansion, and that is 5 by 10.
If you shrink it, you can probably also just telekinesis it into the water.
I mean, it wouldn't
it
change
doesn't
its
change
weight,
the
it just changes
weight,
its
yeah.
size.
But if you shrink it by half,
She does not have shrink, no.
I
Oh
think
wait,
that
she has a
last
large
time-
reduced. Yeah, she does. Let's see here.
yes.
Alright, cause a creature or an object you can see in range to go larger or smaller. Okay, yep, Constitution saving throw.
If it's less than 20 feet tall and 10 feet wide, and you can reduce it by half.
There it says halved in all dimensions. So this is a... 1 second. This is a 10 by 10 essentially. 10 by 10 by 10. So it's basically a cube. It'll be 5 by 5 by 5. Can you fit that in your thing?
Yep. It's the door is 5 feet wide and 10 feet tall.
Okay. So, Crowny, you call. I assume you call up Crowny to do this. And
Yeah.
She says okay. So she wait. What's the range on this? Oh shit. She's just out of range.
Rip.
Okay, let's see here. Does Crowny have fire immunity? Nope, she just has resistance, that's all. So
Can
you
I
have to somehow
use-
make her fire immune or something.
Can I use my meta magics on other people?
I don't think so.
We take Crowny, we
Because-
toss her in the water, and that'll, give her temporary fireproof.
Yeah.
No,
Is
that's
it
not
in
how it
range
works.
though? That's still not in range. Yeah, it's still not in
No,
range.
just get her wet and then push her in.
That's not how that works.
I can
Temporary as
actually
in the
no.
second, like a single second, yeah.
Well, alright,
Or
so how about the Big B's
could
hand
put-
idea?
Wait,
What
couldn't
Big B's
you
hand
put
idea?
the element?
Crowny has Big B's hand, you can use it to create something that pushes things.
I guess. You could also put the
Actually,
reduce
It
spell
doesn't have
on an
enough
item.
strength.
Actually, question. What do giant island making crystals not like?
They can't like or dislike anything. They're objects.
Water?
So that means that I cannot banish it.
No.
Don't we have
One of the
some
downsides of that spell.
don't we have some spell rings and stuff? Groundy could put the enlarge reduce spell on a spell ring or something.
That's true.
So I can use my meta magics.
Try a wish. You could try a wish.
I mean, technically, you can wish for something like that big crystal move, for that big crystal to move 100 feet into the north, or something.
Do that, and another crystal will fall from the sky and just like bonk this one 100 feet to the north, and then the new crystal will just pop down in the place where the old crystal was.
Amma, why are you reading my design notes? You've been playing with me for long enough. You know exactly what I'm like.
This is just like the boulder of death. You're right.
You could try a wish.
I don't know.
Not yet. Let's try and think of something else.
Claire takes out her bow and shoots at the crystal.
Are you
Roll it.
standing back?
Roll it. This thing has an AC. Roll it.
I stand back as well.
Alright,
Crowny also stands back. Everyone's standing back except Conan. Conan's like, nah, I'm good. I trust Claire's
Never.
judgment in this matter.
You should never trust Claire's judgment.
Even Conan backed up a little bit.
So does the sonic boom do anything?
So the sonic boom doesn't occur because in a higher temperature atmosphere, the velocity needs to be higher. So no sonic boom occurs, and it plinks into the crystal, and nothing happens.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, another plan. Let's see if a bit more permanent cold would do anything. Let's try this in
Okay.
here where I'm at.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 15. Okay. Draw a shape. How do you do the circle again?
It's a draw shape and Alt for circle.
So you generate a blizzard around you, and the second it hits the inner aura, that blizzard ceases to exist. However, within the area of this blizzard that you have, it's a nice 120 degrees Fahrenheit. So the ground is no longer bubbling, essentially.
Actually, question: is that enough of a drop in temperature for someone with fire resistance to go in?
Yes.
All right, let's. I note that and move the circle here, where I'm at right now.
Why
Okay.
don't we just
Why don't you just what?
put the enlarge reduce spell in an item ring, and then I can reduce it. And put it
You do
in
not
my
have
range.
fire resistance either. You do not have fire immunity
can-
either.
I can boost my range with the meta magic. It doubles it.
Either way, now we have a safe place for Crowny to get in.
All right. So what are you guys doing? You're the party. Figure it out.
Well, now that there is a more or less safe space for someone with fire resistance, let's get Crowny to shrink the crystal.
Yep.
No need to pass the spell over since she can get closer to it now.
I need consensus, guys.
Mhm.
Do it.
That sounds fine.
All right. So, Crowny comes up, and even though she hisses at the temperature, she's still okay. She gets in range. Where the fuck is it? It's that's good. So she gets in range, and she casts. Where the fuck is Crowny? Here we go. But using one of her second level. Yeah, second level spells. Slots. She casts Enlarge. And the whatever it is, the crystal shrinks down to 5, and its aura.
It's
aura.
also. Wait. Its weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal.
Okay, you still can't pick it up. Trust me on this. 1/8 of normal is still several times over your maximum amount of strength.
Okay, and can I open a door underneath it?
Alright.
Yeah.
The aura has also reduced due to their size difference.
Oh,
And
that's a big
so the entire island is still very hot, but it's not being bubbled. Only the area next to it is.
Okay.
Eh,
So, Magnificent Mansion. We.
Range that lasts for the duration. Feet. Okay. Okay. You and any creature you designate when you cast the spell. This is not a
Mhm.
creature.
I mean, items can pass through fine, can't they?
Sure.
Like,
Yes.
I mean, stuff I'm wearing can enter. It doesn't, like.
True. Okay, so this crystal drops through into your mansion and disappears.
Yay.
and
Now I'm gonna have a mansion full of lava.
And in the back of your mind, feel an ever-present burning.
Oh no.
get to the very edge of the island and drop it 300 feet over.
Yeah, pretty much. We.
Okay, so you do that, you
And
drop
back
it,
to the end.
and
300 feet away.
drop it, and it drops out of your thing. You get the impression that in the few moments that it has been in your let's assume it's far away because I don't have a big map right now. So in the few moments it has been within your mansion, you feel that everything within has been reduced to nothing but boiled slag, and out of it drops, out of your door drops the crystal into the ocean, and immediately the enlarged reduced spell fails. The crystal jumps into its normal size, the aura reinitializes, and a new island grows off the coast of this island, with a volcano in its heart.
Well, there's more space for you.
And the volcano
Nice.
is far away that it wouldn't reach the main island.
Yeah, the 300 feet's not that big, guys. So
Yeah.
So the mice, it's big for the mice, just not for you guys. The mice cheer and they go, "Yay, you saved us!" Congratulations, you saved
For
the king
now.
of them. For now, yeah.
Nicely done.
At least they have more time until until a mage specializing in terraforming arrives.
So they give you, in reward for this, they give you 5,000 Mouska bucks. New currency, Mouska bucks.
Is that what they use in
It's something that they use here in Landia.
Oh god
what they
damn
use
it.
in-
Conversion ratio to G. You cannot convert it to G, but you can buy like mice-related things from this area because I've put so much work into this place. God damn it, it's going to be a permanent part of the campaign.
Is that the currency that Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse also uses?
Is that the currency that copyright violation uses? No. What ecological impact will this have? I can see some rather large storms forming up. Welcome to D&D. What are impacts? What are consequences? What are long-lasting worldwide ramifications? We don't know. So, you have rescued the Mice Kingdom.
At least for now.
Lore is what we ask about, and the GM vaguely plans. It's amusing that you think I have anything ever detailed out, and I'm not just totally winging it on the micro scale. Because
I mean
don't.
that's
It's
how
all
that's how
micro
many
wing.
GMs do.
Yeah. I generally have big plans and segments planned out, but micro scale is just nope. Hey, maybe you should reset the dungeon. Or a couple levels, because you guys can clear, like, the other levels work, right? Just not the third one, if you guys want to do that. I'm just saying. Those levels work. The third one doesn't work. Really winging it was fun to read. Yeah. So, you have saved the Mouse Kingdom. The Blizzard, I assume, Arcad, you cancel it?
Yes.
And what do you do now?
Well, let's go back. Let's do the very first level, I guess. Again. Does anybody mind?
I don't want to do combat.
Whatever consensus is consensus. Oh wait. Ugh. You guys want me to keep generating random quests? Be my guest.
I'll do more random quests.
Yeah.
Not any
Sure
quests
then.
for today? Okay. So, what do you guys do now then? Because you're still on the Mice Island.
All right. Where's the most market? We gotta spend.
Does it
Bucks.
exist yet?
Well, we will come back after their civilization has paired themselves.
Yes.
All
That's
right.
about what they plan to sell. They sell stuff.
They sell stuff.
Yes.
All right.
That's exactly what they say.
Yeah, they sell stuff. There you go.
Also, make sure Claire doesn't forget to put down the mouse sheep.
The
Forget.
mouse hops off her shoulder. Don't worry about it. Yeah, on their way through the teleportal.
All right.
Oh god, so we still have 2 hours left. Okay. So you guys
we
can
don't
back
have to go
South
4
Harbor?
hours.
Go 3 hours would be nice because I'm really tired today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
sure.
one more hour.
Thank you. Okay.
Sure.
You guys going back to South Harbor?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, let's deposit all the mouse kabaks into the Adventurers Guild.
Oh,
Just ignore this area. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Ignore this area too. Here we go. We're in South Harbor. All right. You know how like the map browser in this is horrible. Ignore the map.
What isn't?
Counter. Yeah. All right. So you are back in the music that's not playing area. All right. The fuck. There we go. You are back in South Harbor at the billboard, whatever the hell it is, bulletin board, bounty board. That's what it is. And you find that someone has actually taken that janitor job.
Poor guy.
Poor bastard.
I mean, it paid
Or
100,000 gold, so.
Or beach. We don't judge.
I mean, it's pretty much using Prestigio cracked on times.
No, it's not.
No?
It's
and
repairing
replacing
the.
the runes. You have to be a rune guy. Girl,
Oh.
whatever. Not sure. Unless he was on Dead Ghost GG. Alright. So. Let's see here. 3 new quests. Make sure all the fanon are disabled. Alright. Oh, god damn it.
What? Another lizard?
A frog princess is looking for a prince to marry.
Oh, for fuck's
Okay,
sake.
let's recycle this. Here we go. That's the same one we did last time, just gender flipped. Right. Let's click this again. Look, just because it's random doesn't mean it's not going to hit the same one this before, okay? Okay. Billy Bob is asking for someone to help him wrangle his chickens.
Well,
Oh.
I did want to do something with chickens today.
I was gonna say, well, that's perfect.
You guys even want me to generate 2 more, or is that it? You guys going to do that one?
We're gonna do chickens.
Generate 2 more just in case something
Okay.
even more hilarious happens.
Okay, here we go. Sorry, what? What is this? No. No, no, no.
What?
No, no, no,
What
no.
is it?
No, 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 no. No, no. The
What?
local sports club is looking for swimming instructors to teach a bunch of sharks how to swim.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Only in D&D.
Please tell me someone is writing these down because I'm not going to remember them.
You have a recording.
Yeah, a recording I can't actually reference right now because it's in the middle of being recorded. Okay, let's press this one more time. I don't think anything could top that. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, no! No, no, no! No! No!
Yes, yes, yes.
This one's so good, but it's such a pain for me to set up. Oh my god. Okay.
Save for later.
Okay. Okay. An orphanage. An orphanage is hosting a, like, what's the equivalent term for it in this universe? Because it can't be LARP. LARP is what this says, but that's not helpful. A little
A training. A training is something.
A fake training thing for the kids and wants adventurers to teach them.
All right, so we can mold the minds of impressionable youngsters.
God.
Oh no.
Oh, Claire can teach them the ways of cat.
They've already been cats, so
Please tell me someone wrote those three down. The only one I remember
got
now
'em.
is that one.
I
I
wrote
need them
I
somewhere,
wrote
so
two
please
down.
put them in the D&D chat, please.
Let me see. Let me put them
By the way,
down.
this is the same generator that's eventually going to be in my game, my D&D system. So, like, you know, enjoy that, I suppose.
There it is. There they are.
Thank you. Okay. Gotta do
These
both,
three
okay.
are perfect. These three are absolutely perfect.
Which one are you guys doing first?
Sharks.
I need consensus,
Yeah, let's
guys.
yeah, let's go with shark first.
Shark Quest.
There
Hey, someone
There-
finally clipped something I made. That isn't me clipping it. Woo!
there is sharks are easier to wrangle than children.
Sharks are easier to wrangle than children. Yeah, you say that.
Unless it's shark children.
Oh god. It's a shark orphanage. And it's run by, of course, a nurse shark.
No, it's run by an octopus.
That's run by a tartar shark because he's a tiger mama. No, it's not that. No. Quests are not being modified even worse than they already are. Which one are you doing first?
Sure.
I'm for sharks.
I have to make you guys vote. I swear to gods.
Pretty sure everyone already said sharks.
Sharks. Okay, let's go to the sharks. They are in the springs. That's where they're being caught. Yeah. Find a shark here, quick. Okay, let's set this up. So. Up. 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 Right? And this works here, alright. Okay, so let me just grab that one guy, because you guys are managing. What ended up happening is because of where the shark things are going. You guys are gonna see the poor sap that decided to take the job to clean to fix the river. So
Let me guess. He's a skeleton.
no.
He's a floating hat.
A floating hat. No.
He's the invisible man. He's the invisible man.
Where the hell? No, you guys, Grimly here. Still here for some reason. Alright, so Grimly here. It's fantastic. Walk up to the river. I am so tempted to put school desks here to make a school pun, but I'm not going to. Okay. So, you head to the springs, and you go to the river as requested, and you find a school of sharks, tiny little sharks. You know, like the baby sharks. Those are cute ones. The cute little ones that are like a foot long or something. Those ones. Yeah, they're all in the river, and they're all being taught by a hammerhead shark. The hammerhead kind of like turns towards you and just looks at you. Not with teeth bared, just kind of like looking.
I cast comprehend languages on myself and the rest of the party.
I'm glad you do. Congratulations.
I greet the shark, and I tell him that we're here because they needed adventurers for swimming lessons.
The shark kind of like bobs his head up and down to nod, and turns to look over at the frolicking baby sharks, who are kind of like they're disaster zones essentially. They're all like frolicking.
Oh God!
They're basically flopping around in the water.
No, they're like running around in schools and shit, teasing each other and stuff.
But that means they can swim.
Of course, cat girls are the best at swimming.
What?
You're a cat girl, not a catfish.
No.
What?
What Dragon was saying is that doesn't that mean that the sharks can swim? No, they're swimming around in a tiny little area. That's not the same thing as learning how to swim as a shark. Also,
Okay.
shut up! Don't question it.
Whatever.
The randomly generated quests. Yell at the generator.
So basically, they're doing the shark equivalent of doggy paddle.
Yeah, basically.
Hmm.
And the cat girls swim. Crowny can.
Uh,
What's your role to teach them? Yeah, animal handling and performance would be.
Question. Are the elementals that I summon with conjure elemental sapient?
No.
Well, that's too bad. I was considering summoning a shark elemental.
No elementals are, actually.
I was considering summoning a shark elemental.
Like, if they're sapient, they're not, or if they're sapient, they're not elementals. They're like half elementals or something. True elementals aren't actually sapient. They're just basically forces of nature. They don't really have guiding intelligence. Claire dives into the water to frolic with the sharks. So Claire, completely ignoring the fact that cats hate water, jumps in and immediately gets tackled by the sharks, who don't eat her, but they do like swarm over her and stuff, and kind of like tickle her by nibbling. But
I nibble them back.
gods, tastes like fish.
Shouldn't they taste like sharp? Because shark
No, because
shark
that's
skin is
only
sharp.
Like sharp. They should taste like sharp.
Mm-hmm.
You not know what cats eat?
And do not know that shark skin is basically blades.
I reiterate, do you not know what cats eat on a day-to-day basis? They're like little feline garbage disposals. They don't care.
Okay then.
Like ducks.
Like dogs, yeah, dogs are also garbage disposals.
It's just that, well, shark skin is literally hooks.
So that means shark skin and cat tongue would be like Velcro, right?
Yeah, so Claire's tongue gets stuck to him. There you go. That's your limit on realism for the day. Claire, your tongue is now stuck like Velcro to the shark you tried to lick.
Oh no. That's okay.
Brownie is on the shore, banging her head against her hand this whole time.
Pretty sure she can conjure a wall to bang her head against, just saying.
She could.
But she's not at that point yet.
Yeah, she's just disappointed, not in physical pain. No, what do you do now? Slimes are garbage. Yeah, slimes are the dogs of the fantasy world. And you think I'm kidding? Remember that both of their monster girl forms enjoy head pats and follow you around. So no, they're literally both dogs.
Speaking of slimes and dogs.
Speaking of
Indeed,
slimes and dogs, drop everything.
All right. Well, Claire leads the pack of sharks on, on a swim up the canal.
They don't follow you, except for the one that's stuck to your tongue.
Oh. Well,
I said they kind of frolic where they were.
they're ignoring me.
No, more interested in like attacking. You have to play with them.
All right. Well, Claire, seeing that none of them are following her, goes back to play with them.
Okay.
She needs to establish herself as the alpha shark so that they will follow her.
I think the tail and the fluffy ears might get in the way of that, but sure, you can try. What does the rest of the party do? Or are you just gonna watch this train wreck unfold?
Oh God.
I am Archive size and tries to once again use foresight to see if we bloody succeed at this or not.
Future is muddled and murky.
Can I use insight to get at least some advice or something, some
Yeah,
direction? Insight.
Okay. You need to speak to them in a way they understand so that they listen to you.
I mean, I did cast comprehend languages at
Yes,
everybody.
you did, and you didn't say anything after that. You understand. What you guys did was you just cast comprehend languages on yourselves and then proceeded to do nothing with it. They're not talking to you.
Well, Claire, try to speak, I guess. To them.
Claire introduced herself and then jumped in the water.
Yep, and that was it. They didn't reply. They're sharks. Because they can understand you doesn't mean they're talkative. They're sharks. The only time they're opening their mouths is when they're gonna eat you.
Nice. Well? Nice.
Try smell. That's an idea.
There's a guy over there. Maybe try and call him so that he makes blood and they swim after him.
I mean, he's the one doing the bottom of the lake, so yeah. You see kind of like bubbles coming up to the surface, and if you look down to the river, you see that there's a guy in like a suit and a cape. Yes, he has a cape on in the river, poking at the runes with a long stick. It must be the guy that you that took the job you guys wouldn't touch. You can use Presidio to try and communicate through creating spells. Yes, you can try that. Go right ahead. That's a very good idea.
Unleashes what smells?
Well, that I am not helping you with.
I mean, they understood us talking just fine.
Imitate the smells of a shark.
The water already smells like sharks.
Maybe we can
Have any of
imitate
you guys
this.
tried to tell them to do anything yet?
Claire tells the sharks that she is their leader now, and they are to follow her.
You've never heard sharks laughing before, but you now know what that sounds like. An entire school of them. And the one over here kind of like seems to roll its eyes.
Well,
Idea. I cast major image on Claire to turn her from a cat girl to a shat girl, at least visually.
A shat girl? I think you may need
A
to
shark-
change that word a little bit.
A shark girl.
Shark girl? Okay, Claire is now a shark girl. And immediately, all of the sharks around her pile up on her and kind of like nuzzle her because she's a shark now.
excellent. I laugh darkly, and I reveal that this isn't even my final form.
Oh my god. Now Claire looks like a shark. Probably smells like one too. So, what do you do?
I ask if I have their attention now.
Yes, they coerce. Somehow
Good.
you understand them. But Claire didn't
I
see
tell
the languages being cast, so she just expects that. Yeah, of course, this is no problem for Claire. How are you
Yeah.
understanding the sharks? Doesn't matter. She is. It's Claire.
Yep.
Ugh.
So I tell them that we are going to be learning to swim now.
You released Claire's tongue? No, it didn't. That one shark that's still there is like cuddling onto her tongue, so she kind of sounds like.
For fuck's sake.
Nevertheless, the sharks still understand her somewhat.
She's also underwater, so
Yeah. I'm killing Alex here. Don't die, Alex. We need your paladin ways. You okay?
Right.
You okay over there? I think I killed Alex, guys.
Still alive.
So now what? Now you are
And now
roaming around as a shark. Now what?
Right. Well, I've got their attention. I'm their leader now. So I tell them to get in orderly lines and charge in, and I point with my tail that direction.
Which direction is
We-
that?
Let's say upriver.
Okay. So you all form an orderly line and you go up the river a little bit.
So you're going to
Yes.
you're going to buzz the cleaner guy.
Oh yes,
What
we are
instead-
going to
what
buzz
Oh
the heck out of them.
fuck. Okay. So as you go up the river and this horde of sharks is coming, the guy kind of looks up from what he's doing because he senses something, and he sees an entire like essentially school of sharks with a giant cat shark in the middle bearing down on him, and he freaks out, leaps up out of the water, and runs off into the springs. Congratulations, you scared him so hard he's gone. And the little
Beautiful.
sharks around you are just kind of laughing their asses off. That was great. Do it
Yes.
again.
we need more prey. Someone else jump in here.
Brownie has now summoned a wall and is banging her head against it.
Can someone make an illusion of a thing we could chase?
You ask out of the water, I assume. So now you don't just you're not underwater, so you're more legible, but you still have a shark wrapped around your tongue.
God damn it. Yep.
Make a laser marker. The second you do that, all of the sharks turn their attention from Claire and start chasing the laser pointer. I assume
Yup.
Claire joins them.
Oh yes.
Okay.
So
Alex,
basically
where are you
nothing's
guiding the laser
changed.
pointer?
So basically nothing's changed.
I'm actually killing Alex now.
Yep.
Okay, so you bring them upriver. Yeah, great.
And how does the hammerhead shark react?
The hammerhead shark kind of like looks relieved.
Damn it. Wow.
Oh wow, that's a nice effect. Because of the delay between moving all the items on my observer account, it literally looks like they're trailing Claire.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
that's really
Same.
neat.
Yep.
Whoops, I moved my hammer switch. That's really cool. I'm gonna claim I did that on purpose. Okay, so the sharks are still following the laser pointer around. They'll be doing this for a while until the party decides to do something else.
Have we taught them how to swim yet?
I mean, they're just following a laser pointer. You taught them how to follow a laser pointer. You taught them how to be cats.
That's all Claire knows to do, really.
While the cat girl infiltrates the school to turn its young against the species.
Made no attempt at all to remove the shark from her tongue. Yeah, I'm aware of that.
So am I. Does someone want to check with the hammerhead what is actually required?
While we've somehow got their attention, please do tell us here do tell us of any specific requirements for this.
I wasn't aware there was Nutella involved, but I'll have some.
All
So
right
lead
then.
back to the hammerhead and stop. Okay, good. That was getting tiring. So what are you doing now? What you discussed what you may do. Please tell me what you are doing.
I asked the Hammerhead Shack of any specific requirements
They need to
after
live out. They need
we'd
to
gotten
live.
their attention.
They need to live. They need to be able to swim to live. And these younglings are not good at that.
What do they do instead of swimming then?
Now that you have stopped using your laser pointer, they are once more frolicking around, tackling each other and Claire. So the hammerhead kind of points her head at them and goes, "That."
I don't see the problem.
Question. How much would it take for me to make a laser pointer?
I mean, you just use Prestigio.
No, I specifically need the laser pointer.
Oh, an actual laser pointer?
Yes. Even if by enchanting something so that it
2,000
automatically casts.
gold? Oh, well, casting Prestigio with a specific thing is a different story. I don't know, like a couple of days or something? 200 gold? Something like that.
Because, well, tie a laser to a shack.
Ah,
That would work.
yeah, a couple of days, 200 gold. Not that bad.
Teach
It's just a
Prestigio to the
common item.
Hammerhead Shark. Teach Prestigio to the Hammerhead Shark. Then it can make lasers itself.
Would you like to attempt that?
Sure, why not?
And on this day, the party tried to teach a spell to a fucking shark. Please continue.
How?
I mean,
How
they're
do I even
sapiens.
know I'm
They're obviously sapiens, so why not? I mean, there is a playable race in D&D that's literally just a fish.
I know, that's why they're sharks. What would you like to do?
What
Claire demonstrates Prestigio to the hammerhead.
How does she
It does
do that
nothing.
without magic?
Also that.
Does anyone else want to try?
I don't even know how you go about teaching a spell. How the heck does that even work?
Well, usually you have to make sure that the receiver has the ability to cast that spell. They have to be a spell caster. Last time I checked, sharks were not. So, you have to cover that hurdle before you cover the hurdle of actually teaching them. After that, it's really just make sure they have
Can
a
I-
free
can I
spell
ro-
slot and do it.
Can I roll Arcana to see if that shark's even capable of magic?
You
the
can
hammerhead.
always roll anything to do anything. Whether it works or not is a different story. Wish for magic sharks. You are welcome to go right ahead and try.
Do I still have that mana crystal? I could
don't
do
know, did
something
you
with
sell
that,
it?
maybe. No, I don't think so.
Actually, can we use this?
Inventory manager? Does Conan still have his mana crystal?
Mm-hmm.
I think
Check Conan's sheet.
I think Crowning was the only one who sold them.
Yeah. I don't even remember how much it was worth.
Actually, wait. Can we? Do we have any tiny mana crystals?
Don't think so. You guys seem to easily ignore those when you were harvesting them.
Well, that's unfortunate because we could. They're probably easier to enchant.
You went straight for the big ones without worrying about all the little ones.
Can probably split off chunks.
Yeah,
not
you
that
can do that.
Unless that would make it explode.
It's
That's not
probably
a good
going to-
idea, though.
It's probably going to cause an explosion.
Yeah, when TC indicates it's a worse idea than using a wish spell for magic sharks, you know it's a bad idea.
Yeah, when it's worse than giving me free reign, you know there's something bad.
Alright, so please just wish for magic sharks. Because this sounds like a great idea, and it's totally the way that this solved the problem.
Yep. Pretty much.
All right,
Okay.
give me your wording.
Actually, question. Conan, do you have a 6th level spell slot?
Yeah.
Do you have major image?
No.
Can I teach Conan major image,
No, not like
or get or at least to get him to cast it once?
No. He is a
Can-
sorcerer. You are a warlock.
Warlock.
Check the
Can
spell,
I-
please. I believe that is a warlock spell.
Major image. I think it's almost everybody. Let me check.
Even if you can teach it to him, you have to take several days to do that because you have to go over the spell theory and everything.
It's bot, sorcerer, warlock, wizard.
Okay, well you.
It's
still have to take
basically
several
every
days
caster.
to teach it to him. Yeah, no.
All right.
It's
In
not
that-
like you can just look at a book and go, "Oh yeah, that's how to cast that spell." No, that's not what it is. When you level up, it's the culmination of all the studying you've been doing in the downtime. That's what it is.
all right.
Ask a god of the sea for a miracle. Yeah, you could try.
Try.
No one responds.
Yeah, Conan's just gonna wish that this specific hammerhead shark has magic. Basically.
Okay, that specific hammerhead shark has magic. Is that your final wording?
No, you should give it to the kid
No.
sharks too. We need baby magic sharks.
Actually, actually, wait. Make it don't make it so that every sapient shark in the world knows and can cast minor illusion. That's it.
No. This is a bad idea.
You got
Is
some
this
real
gonna
devils
result
on
in
your
another
shoulder
world?
here, dragon.
Is this gonna result in another world reset?
Only if you really mess it up. I don't think you can.
Turn all the sharks into cat girls.
I'll endeavor to make sure I don't implement it in a way that does that. Yeah. I don't want to reset again. No.
Okay, I guess I'll type out the wording.
Okay. Give prestigio to all sharks, convert all sharks into shark girls. Alright, let's see what this is. Man, you're still typing?
Yeah, I'm still deciding what I want to do exactly.
Okay.
Huh.
Complain that a wish is well planned? Yeah, because I don't get to fuck with you as much.
Random thought. Why not just ask for every shark in the world to automatically, on instinct, know how to swim properly?
Because
one
that's not as
solution.
fun.
Also, yeah.
But that's, you know, less awesome.
There we go. There's the wish.
Okay. I wish all sapient sharks have magical potential and no prestigio. Has anyone forgotten that Claire is currently a shark?
She's
well,
not a shark.
actually,
She's
this
not
is
a
pretty
shark.
nice.
Yes,
She's
but here's
not
the
a shark.
thing. It isn't all real sharks, it is all sharks. All sapient
not-
sharks. She looks
she's
like a
not-
shark. In some ways, she can be considered a shark. So congratulations! Claire, you now not only know Prestigio, you also have 2 level 1 spell slots and 5 cantrips.
Hey.
Well.
And every
So-
single
so-
one of these sharks now knows Prestigio! As well as the hammerhead. Now there are about 1 billion laser pointers painting the bottom of the river.
Claire's gonna have fun.
Are they swimming though?
They're swimming after the laser pointers, yes. So the hammerhead shark kind of looks at you and goes, that worked, I suppose. And they use Prestigio to make kind of like a little face next to you, which looks like a human hammerhead shark girl kind of thing, and says, "Thank you. Forgewave will pay you handsomely." That harmfully affect the protections against living darkness. What? No. No.
Nah, we're probably
no.
They're just
fine.
photons. It's fine.
It's just prestidigitation.
Yeah. No, Claire didn't party member level up. She just flat out got magical
She
potential
basically-
and 5 cantrips and 2 1 spell slots.
So she's basically a permanent level 1 sorcerer
Yep.
without needing to spend a class on it.
Yeah, but none of the other things. So like
So she
you can
so
get
she
so the
cannot.
you can fill those cantrips from the sorcerer area. Okay. Claire, for reference,
All right.
the cantrips and the spell slots. Your magical potential is sorcerer, but you don't have any of the other class features yet. You'd have to actually like
Uh,
prestige into that.
just
to get
as-
that.
Just as a side note, you can look the sorcerer spells by level in the information.
At least it means you can use the artifact now.
in the
Yeah,
compendium.
Char's right.
Well, I was looking for a way to get that.
Let's just assume, because since Claire used the artifact to clean up the Adventurers Guild, that Alex is actually the one that held it up. To correct that.
or
little
maybe
temporal
assume,
problem.
or maybe assume that the artifact just does it by itself.
No, it requires magical. That was explicitly how I designed it. So, all the sharks know how to swim. Claire is now. Oh no.
All the sharks are now
Oh
laser,
no, hold on,
are now
wait.
laser sharks.
Wish all sapient shark. Oh no.
Hmm?
Claire is now a shark girl.
Okay.
I'm a cat shark.
You're a
That
cat
works.
shark girl. You have 2 alternate forms. You can either be a shark girl or a cat girl. There you go. It's less destructive.
She automatically transforms into a shark girl whenever she dips
She's
into
in the
water.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, perfect. That's it. When you go into the water, you become a shark girl. When you're on land, you're a cat girl. Fantastic.
At least she no
This is
longer
what
has to fear
happens when
water.
I interpret a wish positively.
At
Well,
least she
you
no
completed the
longer
quest.
require.
You get your rewards, and as a bonus reward, all the little sharks come up and give you one of their scales. So you have roughly 60 shark scales. 60 shark scales.
60 magical shark scales at this
Yeah,
point.
magical shark scales, yeah. So someone put 60 magical shark scales in. Right.
All right, that'll be Claire.
Because we somehow made basically we made it so that every sapient shark in the world is now loyal to Claire. At least somewhat, or at least this generation.
So, now what? You gonna get out, or are you gonna keep swimming with the sharks? We're almost-
Sure.
We're ending, so.
Yeah, we're done.
So Claire
Yeah.
gets out, says goodbye to the sharks, and the sharks kind of frolic around and paint laser pointers on her body, all over, as a way of saying goodbye.
Aww.
Yeah, Claire meanwhile is trying to hit herself like.
She is.
Should Rhett's throat. Oh, rest throat. Yeah, and voice. Yeah, I need to rest mine too. All right, well, that was this session of Nexus of the Pumpkin.
Did Crowny make a dent in that wall?
No, it's the force wall.
I mean,
Just kinda
by how
goes-
hard?
At the end of
by
it, she just goes. Not even my father's reign had this much chaos.
Well, at least we can check out made a new magical species off of our bucket list.
Yep.
Good job.
Good job, guys. So you did things and stuff, and my brain has just shut down. I'm sorry. So thank you for playing Nexus of the Pumpkin session 19. It was fun generating random quests for you guys and running through them and watching you completely destroy them over and over and over. And thank you for giving me a wish that allowed me to have a little fun. Yeah.
We now have laser sharks.
Laser sharks.
Sharks with lasers on their heads.
This can only end well. Would every shark know where they got it from? No, they wouldn't. So every shark on the planet that's sapient somehow just managed to A, get magic, and B, now they know Prestigio by heart. Oh yeah, right. I forgot. One of the spells is Prestigio.
Yeah, got
Prestigio
it.
is a cantrip, right? I'm pretty sure Prestigio.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes,
you know,
it is a cantrip.
by default. One of the spell
But
slots
it's
is-
not. Yeah, but it's not like everybody doesn't already take it.
So cantrip. So one of your cantrips. So you have 4 cantrip slots because one of them is hard locked to Prestigio. I wish. I hope you wrote down where that came from, by the way, because I am not going to remember that next time. Thank you for playing.
Also, yes, add the feat that. Add the feat to your character sheet just in case that you automatically turn into a shark girl whenever in water. Just in case.
I'll be adding that.
Okay. Well, thanks for playing, guys. So that was.
Thank you for jamming.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That was real fun.
Bye.
Alright, bye.
Right.
Thank you.